this is One Leeds. Welcome back to the latest video. This video, as always, is sponsored by Shop GNO, the Job Match Group, and Match Bingo. Let's get into it. First up, the Job Match Group. Whether you're looking for your next big gig or just browsing, the Job Match Group has niche job sites made just for you. F1, retail, security, and loads more. They're about matching the right person to the right job. Make sure you check them out if you're ready to level up your career. Then we've got Shop GNO, an exciting new e-commerce site where you can grab exclusive deals and discounts. Right now, One Leeds has an affiliate link just below where you can score a 25 quid membership for free, unlocking special rates and benefits. You can even list your own shop on there with way better rates than Amazon, eBay, and Vinted. They've got some Leeds bits and some general bits now and launching soon, plus some great prizes just for signing up. This is all powered by a massive Leeds United fan looking to make waves in the online shopping world. So check them out and support your local. And don't forget our mates at Match Bingo. They're smashing it with footy fun. You can get 5 bingo cards for the price of 4 through One Leeds, and you can even deposit just a £5 at a time to join the action. It's a big chance to win whilst having a blast with your fellow Leeds United friends. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Check the links in the description, and let's get on with the video. Hello everybody, what is going on in your world? My name is Conor McGilligan, this is One Leeds, and this is your watch along. For the next 3 hours, you're going to be here with me discussing everything when it comes to discourse, debate, discussion, dialogue, whatever D you want to throw in there. Respectfully, we will be discussing on the channel. We will be exploring everything from the watch along to the instant match reaction to probably a few other bits as well. Welcome to the One Leeds return of the watch alongs. It's great to see you back here, everybody. Make sure you slap in a like on the video. There is an OK jersey giveaway throughout this watch along where 2 of you will win an OK jersey. What a OK jersey, everybody. Look, you can get your jerseys in the link in the description below. My affiliate link, 15 quid. For a top. It's brilliant. It's absolutely exceptional. But what we are going to be doing this watch on is we're going to be giving 2 lucky people 2 choice of whatever jersey you want, even if it's Leeds, AC Milan, whatever tickles your pickle. We're going to be announcing 1 at half-time and 1 at full-time. To stick around, all you need to do, everybody, is be in the watch-along, and I know every single one of you that are in the watch-along. You need to like the video and you need to subscribe as well. So make sure you do that, everybody. Thank you so much. What's going on, everybody, as well? Listen. Also, we're sponsored by the fantastic BetMate. Have you got your team? Have you got your team sorted, everybody, for this week? Make sure you do so. I think I've got mine on screen here. Well, I came 3rd in the England versus Andorra. You can get involved. Link in the description below. It's a brilliant app, everybody. And we do it during the games as well. It makes it a little bit more interactive, a little bit more fun. I've gone with Okafor up front today, which actually might work. You pick 7 players, you get involved. It's about 3 quid, and everybody puts 3 quid in. And then the culmination of the pot, the winner gets it all. The winner gets it all. And the 3 at the top get paid out as well. I finished 3rd in the England Andorra, and I think I won 27 quid, which is up in the corner there. I've gone with Noah Okafor for this one. You never back the earlies. Never back the earlies, and I didn't do it with Arsenal Forest, so there you go. So get involved in that in the description below as well. As well, everybody, we've got the fantastic Match Bingo who are sponsoring us through this video and through the season as well. You get a 200% bonus with the code ONELEADS, and you can already be signed up as well. It's not just a starting sign up. You can get 200% bonus with my link in the description below. Make sure you check that out, everybody. Okay, what's going on then? What is going on with you lot, you lovely lot? So we've got the starting 11, haven't we? I'm already getting a feeling in the comment section below that there is a little bit of displeasure on this one. And let's go through the positives, shall we, to start off with, before I say my hellos to you all. I can see a lot of regulars in the building and a lot of new people as well. So we've got Carl Darlow, which I don't mind Carl in net whatsoever. I've got no problems with him. I've mentioned this several times, but you know, I'm sort of not one of those guys who, like, when he's not made any mistakes whatsoever against, aside from Sheffield Wednesday, and the cup, he came into Leeds United in a very high pressurised situation last season. He's come in, he was brilliant, I thought, even just the basics, the handling, the commanding nature that he had from his area. I thought Darlow was fine and more towards a really pressure point of our season, of which the goalkeeper was proving a massive problem last season, a massive problem. So I hope I'm not proven wrong by this one, but I'm fine with Carl being in there. Just keep Elan Melee away from this starting 11. But yeah, listen, really happy with Carl in that. No problem. If Perry's out, yeah, and it's going to take Perry a while as well for me to acclimatise to this season and this division. You've seen it already. There's been a few things of which Leeds fans have maybe looked at and thought, he's kicking, maybe this, that and the other. Maybe he's handling at points, but I think handling shout is extremely harsh. But I think Carl Darlow overall is a reliable goalkeeper. He's played Premier League football before as well for Newcastle. I'm fine with Carl being in there. Let's go on the back four. Jayden Bogle, Pascal Strout, Rodon, Goodmanson. The reason I would have liked, I mentioned this in the preview show, but the reason I would have liked be all in for this one is because Fulham attempt more crosses than any other side in the division and have done for the past 2 years. I think Biol is a very decent box defender. I think when you look at the teams that he's played for previously, that's been asked of him. They've been underdogs. They've been teams that internationally, and the teams that he's played for domestically as well have been up against the grain. And I think Fulham are going to attempt a lot of crosses today. Absolutely obvious that we're going to start Harry Wilson. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but obviously they start Harry Wilson. So those balls are going to be, Wilson's going to invert, Iwobi's going to invert. You're going to get the overlaps of Sessegnon, and I believe it's Kenny Tete on the right as well. It's just going to be overlaps. They're going to utilise, they're going to explore width when it comes to the fullbacks. I don't think you're going to get a lot of Wilson and Iwobi hitting that byline. I think they're going to be decoys, but they're going to be putting the ball into the box for Rodrigo Muniz as well. So, yeah, what I would have liked to have seen is when these balls are whipped in, I think Pascal's good in the air, and I would say that Biel's probably better. And I mentioned this previously, that if you look at Pascal's games away from home, especially when he's played in the Premier League before, and you can't really use previous Premier League campaigns to this one, really. It doesn't really make a lot of sense because it's different managers, it's a different time, there's so much context to be applied. However, what I would say is Pascal away from home for me at the back is a different player to what Pascal is at home. I think Pascal looks much more comfortable. I think that's because notoriously over the past 2 to 3 years, Leeds have dominated the ball. And I think when Leeds dominate the ball, Pascal Strout looks very good. I think when Leeds have a lack of possession, this is just from the eye test, I think when we've got a lack of possession, Pascal can be up against it a little bit. Whereas I think Joe Rodon fits into that mould a little bit better because he's been, part of teams throughout his whole career, really, where teams haven't been used to having the ball. When you look at his, days at Swansea, obviously in and out at Tottenham, but they were up against the ball in those days as well. Wales, I think when you look at someone like Jacobiol, him coming in and defending his box, I think that's what I'd have gone for this, to be honest with you, because I think that's what it's going to be, a really physical game. And I think the last physical player that Pascal came up against, I thought Gyökeres bullied him, and that wasn't good enough, especially with Gyökeres, who has been poor this season for me so far. So, yeah, I'd have put Biol in for this one, but Pascal, yeah, okay. If he has a good Pascal game, then I'm not too bothered. The midfield is interesting. Obviously, Longstaff, Ampadu coming back's massive, obviously being in there, and hopefully he can be playing these arching balls. The bench is looking pretty tidy as well, which is going to have to be a conversation. Guys, you can see okjerseythere.com as well. Code Leeds for 8% off. But Longstaff being in there, I don't mind. I would have rather of that Longstaff than Gruev. Then you've got Anton Stack there as well, which obviously you want there. Now, this is where the controversy starts. Aronson on the right. Now, let's break this down. So I think Brendan, believe it or not, and there's going to be a lot of you going, Connor, what are you talking about? But I actually think a lot of Brendan's good work is out wide because he's not in a congested point of the pitch of which he needs to move the ball quickly, use the ball efficiently, and he doesn't do that because he's not calm, cool, and calculated on the ball, and he doesn't have the technical ability to be able to move the ball quick on the back foot of the half turn. He can't do it. So if he's in a little bit more space, wide right, I mean, we've seen a lot of the productivity, even from his assists in the Championship, coming from that right-hand side in terms of him just veering out there and putting the ball across the box. A lot of Brendan Aronson's assists in the Championship weren't from central spaces. They weren't. Go back and look at them. So I think Brendan Aronson wide right is Brendan Aronson's best position. That's what I think. I think it's his best position. But does that mean you then take Willy Gnonto out for Brendan Aronson? No. And it doesn't make a lot of sense for me. In a game of which I think the combinations are going to be key. I think that what Farke's probably thinking here, to fairness, in all fairness to Farke, is if you actually look at her 4-3-3 and you look at Bogle, Longstaff and Aronson down there, we're going to lose the ball a hell of a lot because I don't think Longstaff's good on the ball. Brendan Aronson isn't good on the ball either. Bogle is the best out of those three. If you look at just that triangle, that's going to be on the right-hand side in terms of build-up. Now, the problem is with Aronson is he's going to be great off the ball and he's going to help Bogle out, and maybe that's what Farke's looking at. But I think Nonto off the ball's been really good this year. I think he's been really good. He's better in tight spaces. He's better when Bogle's on the pitch on that right-hand side as well in terms of build-up. There's more productivity. Nonto is the best technical player, in my opinion, we have in the squad. You might disagree with that, but I think the technical aspect of Willy Gnonto is much better than a lot of our players in the team. I think you'd probably rate Tanaka up there as well, Stack. But I think Nonto's ability in small spaces and his ceiling, which I don't think he's got to yet in his career, but I think he's probably got the highest ceiling of the Leeds United outfit when you look at his age as well. I think we all know with Willy that he can get to that stage. He has got the trajectory, that upward trajectory, that potential, but it's just about getting him up there. And I think when you look at it overall, when you're looking at this Leeds side, especially how lackluster we are up front, I don't get why he wouldn't put, and I guess maybe it'll just come to this thing again where it's probably going to be like Ramazani with me when we've just lost so much pace and productivity, in my opinion, out wide if given time. But maybe it's just going to be a case of not really seeing Gnonto and Okafor. And I guess that would be my main criticism with Farke overall. It's just not seeing these combinations of which I want to see as a fan. Some of you guys will want to see something different, and I completely understand that. I wanted to see more of Ramazani last season because I think there's an outstanding player in there. People didn't. That's fine. They wanted to stick with Solomon. But as a fan, personally, I would like to see some of these combinations under Farke consistently. Yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, are going to give us the best chance. I don't think and hopefully I'm wrong. What I will say as a caveat to Brendan is he's better wide right than he is centrally, and if he is wide right, I give him a little bit more wide berth. But I think if he is in that, if he's in that central space, he's just going to get absolutely mauled. Lukic and Sanderberg are going to have it's going to be like little boy stuff again, like we've seen with Brendan over the years. So if he's wide right, I don't mind it, but I would much rather see, because Anthony Robinson's going to fly forward. 41% of Fulham's crosses last season came from that left hand side. 77% of Fulham's play under Marco Silva has come from wide areas. So it's going to be balls into the box. So for me, if we can exploit, on that right-hand side, their left-hand side, when Anthony Robinson is bombing on forward, you need to do that with pace and efficiency and a really clinical edge. Brendan doesn't have that. Like, Brendan can have 15 yards, I must be a bit harsh maybe, 5 to 10 yards on Anthony Robinson. I don't expect then Brendan Aronson to have the correct output to be able to put Leeds into an advantageous position in front of goal. I think there's a better decision maker in Gnonto. There's a better technical footballer. There's a better ball striker. There's a better player in tight spaces. There's a better combination player with Willy Gnonto. And ultimately, I think you've got the defensive work with Willy Gnonto this season. I think he's been really good off the ball. So, yeah, I don't get it. I don't really understand it. But it's just my opinion. It's my opinion. I feel with Farke, I will never get what I actually want. But it is what it is. I'm a fan. He's a manager. He knows way more about football. He's forgotten more about football than I've ever known. So you got to trust in him. But for me, what I wanted to see consistently with this Leeds United side, with the lacking of signing in the window, is I think it's a really good team. I think that's a really good team. Strauch and Beal is just preference for me in a game like this. In a game like this, with how much productivity with crosses, I want Beal in there. But I understand why Strauch's in there. I don't mind that. The midfield's probably the best it's going to be without Tanaka. Okafor been in there, great starting. DCL, great starting. The one problem, in my opinion, in that starting 11 is Brendan Aronson. So that's the letdown. Now, what you're going to see probably, Robinson's not starting yet, true, Rangers Nation, but it is, I've not checked the Fulham side yet, but presumably it's Sessegnon. If it is Sessegnon, there's going to be the exact same style of play, mate. But that is a positive. That is a positive, Rangers Nation. That is a massive positive that Anthony Robinson isn't starting for them. So let's move on to, before we get into your comments, everybody, let's get into the Fulham lineup for this one. So Kenny Tete starts. We did a bit of a breakdown on the last show as well. I don't know if you guys caught it, but it might give you a little bit more of an idea of how Fulham play and what they're going to be doing. So I'll give you a little bit of just a quick breakdown on what they do now. So Bernd Leno in net, Kenny Tete, Anderson, Bassi. Now it is, there you go, Sessegnon. So massive positive for Leeds United that Anthony Robinson isn't at left back right now. Anthony Robinson, for me, is top 5 left backs in the league. If Liverpool hadn't have gone out and got Kirkes, I think a close replacement would have been Sessegnon. I think he's Anthony Robinson. I think he's an outstanding player. I think defensively he's very good. I think going forward, the productivity and the combination play that him and Iwobi have, Iwobi inverts, Anthony Robinson overlaps. And when you look at 41% of all attacks came from their left-hand side last season. That is a massive portion. And Anthony Robinson got 10 assists last season as well. That is huge. So he's a huge outlet for them. Huge outlet for them. So if Sessegnon's bombing on forward, I don't think he's as good as Robinson. So can we exploit them there when they're both coming forward, potentially? Josh King, I like Josh King in that central space. I think he's looked magnificent for them so far. Of course, he starts Harry Wilson. Now, it's interesting, this one, because I thought either Iwobi was going to go on the right-hand side, but I think Iwobi's better on the left, or they were going to bring Kevin in and stick Kevin in on the right, because Kevin has played on the right for Shakhtar. So I thought they might have done that, but he also has played on the left for Shakhtar. I think that's his favoured position. But Iwobi's been very, very good for Fulham over the past 12 to 18 months. So that 3 in behind the main man is very strong. It's very strong, and we know the guy up top. So Fulham's entire production line really is from those wide areas. I think Josh King coming in, the young 18-year-old, I think he's 18, 19, who's looked good this season, gives them a little bit more when it comes to those central areas. But Leeds United are going to have to be very, very careful out wide. Very careful out wide, whether or not that comes to almost like triangular defending. So we have a quick look at this, and that might sound a bit of a daft term, but if you just look on the screen now, and you just have a quick look at like Longstaff there, and Ampadu right there. Let's say if there's production on the opposite side, there's going to have to be a lot more veering over to this side from Ampadu and Longstaff to help out, let's say, Bogle and Aronson. On the other side, there has got to be some real helping out as well on that side. But the key thing to focus on here is is Sessegnon, and of course Iwobi on this side. And you've got to look at Strauch and Rodon. They've got to take up certain positions. They cannot let... I thought it was really pathetic from both of them, to be honest with you, against Arsenal, how Gyökeres was just splitting them. It wasn't good enough. They weren't physical enough. They didn't engage enough. They were jockeying way too much, especially Pascal. You've got to be more physical, and you've got to go out and engage. If Sessegnon has the ball out wide, if Iwobi has the ball out wide, you've got to engage quicker. You can't just be sat in a low block. You're sat in a low block, they're just going to deliver the ball on a sixpence, and Rodrigo Muniz is probably going to win 1 out of 3 headers. And hopefully those 1 out of 3 headers aren't going to go on target. So there's a lot that Leeds have hopefully worked out tactically here, but there is an opportunity for Leeds United to get a point in this game, in my opinion. Right, let's get on to a couple of comments. Matt J says, hopefully at least a point today, Con. Cheers. Good to see you in here, Matt. It won't be far from you, will it, mate? Let me know at Fulham. Maybe I've got that all wrong. I swear to God, if Brendan Aronson now pulls out 2 assists, mate, this is what you want. This is obviously what you want. You know, that would be outstanding, wouldn't it? It'd be unbelievable. I think we're all, as a fan base, very, very keen and very open to... as we've all watched. We know our team better than anybody else. We've watched Brendan Aronson now for the best part of 4 years. We all know what Brendan Aronson is about. Nothing different is going to happen with Brendan Aronson. He's not going to develop into a different player. He's not at that stage in his career. He's not going to become a certain, type of player as which he adds attributes to his game. We know what he's good at. We know what he's good at. His best work is off the ball. When he's on the ball and he's got a little bit of space on that right-hand side, there might be a bit of production, but there are better options out there. There's no way he's going to become good in tight space. He's not a technically efficient player. So we all know what Brendan Aronson's about, right? So, filling him out wide is probably the best place you can put Brendan Aronson in terms of this team. But why? Why put Brendan Aronson on the football pitch? Why? Why is he starting? should not be starting for Leeds United in the Premier League. It is his best position, in my opinion, but he should not be starting for Leeds in the Premier League. It's very simple. Standards, expectations, calibre, quality. No one really says seeing combos is good. Totally get it, but wanting Ramazani over Solomon last season when Solomon hit form is only something we can say with hindsight. Yeah, I mean, I was saying it throughout the season, mate, so it wasn't hindsight with me, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Sorry, I'm late, Connor. Just seen about the selection, can't say I'm happy about that. Steve says, Aronson is as weak as a small child and panic when he gets in a good position at the pitch. About as composed as Lefty when they hear something they don't like. Great, always love involving politics in these chats. Jams this afternoon, Connor, everyone in the chat. Hiya, mate, how's it going? James says that midfield, though, is... Yeah, the midfield's good, mate. The midfield's good. It's strong. It's athletic. It's Ampadu being back in there gives us a little bit of a presence in that central space. Completely agree with you. I'm happy with it. As I say, I'm happy with the team. The team doesn't bother me as much. From what we can select, I think he's probably selected 9 out of the 11 of which I'd have done. You know, you guys know I'd have gone for Beal and I'd have gone for Nonso. Now, someone said on my previous video as well, they were like, Connor, you know, because I mentioned the cost of Beal. I said the cost of him. You know, he's not. You don't bring in a £20 million player to sit on the bench, and they said, you know, he doesn't just get an automatic start. And I said he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. But are we judging him now on this Sheffield Wednesday game and that's it? And he wasn't even that bad in that game. Like, he wasn't one of the worst ones at all. And one of the worst ones was Okafor, you know, up against Sakiri in that Sheffield Wednesday side who was 19 and just forcing him inside every single time. Okafor was one of the worst ones, you know. So, but the difference is Okafor's going to get a start because our front line isn't potent at this moment in time, whereas our back line's okay, and it's getting quite a lot of plaudits to say the teams that we faced. So, yeah, it's easy to extract Beal from this side and keep Strauch in there, but at some point you're going to have to involve Beal. Of course you are. You're going to have to involve him, in my opinion, but it's interesting how we haven't really this season. I can't imagine he's happy with that. I really can't imagine he's happy with that. Let's have a look. You guys get your predictions in the comment section below as well. I'm just going to have a quick look and see how many of you are here as well. Let's have a quick look. I always like to have a little look at how many of you are here. There's loads of things going on today, isn't there, in London as well? We've got 733 of you watching, everybody. Slap a like on the video. It's good numbers. Let's go Leeds. Kirsch says, who knows? Maybe this is the right team for selection. Let's see how we perform away from home. Anyone find... Okay. Hi, Connor. Do you think this looks more of a 4-4-2 to start today? No. And the reason it's not, Nick, is because when you look at that side, no Okafor for me isn't going to be seen as a 9. He's said, I mean, literally said in The Athletic 2 days ago, he doesn't want to be playing up front, and he's had this conversation with Farke. So I do believe it is a 4-3-3. I hope it's not a 4-4-2, because then I think... I mean, I don't really know what goes on there. Do you put Brendan Aronson on the right? Who's off on the left? So Brendan on the right, Okafor on the left. It can't be a 4-4-2. That doesn't make any sense unless you're putting Okafor up front and then who you're putting on the left of a 4-3-3 of a 4-4-2. Nate says, "Is this an early prediction of Farke?" Yeah, Nate. It's interesting you say that. Nath, I was having this chat with a pal the other day, and it's got the hallmarks of it, hasn't it? And it's not me stumping up drama. It's just an observation. I wonder if he just doesn't fancy him. Now, yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. We'll have to wait and see, but maybe it's... I mean, he's clearly got his preferred 2, hasn't he? He's clearly got his preferred 2, because I think he would have stopped... He would have started at some point with Beal. So yeah, Nathan, I'm with you there. Now, is Strauch and Rodon? It's a very conflicting place for me because I love Pascal. Pascal brings me a lot of joy as a lead centre-back, but I'm also impartial enough to turn around if Pascal has a poor start, which I don't think he's had a poor start to the Premier League season, but I do know styles make fights. I always say this, and you guys all remind me, but this sort of style of game, when it's potentially going to be backs against the wall a little bit, I would much rather a box defender, a traditional defender, Whereas at home with Pascal, and let's say, you know, as I've just mentioned, the past couple of years, Leeds have been dominant in possession. He can play the ball out from the back. He can roam into midfield. That is Pascal's game. And I feel that then elevates his defensive duties because I think Pascal is a confidence player. Jacobiel doesn't strike me as a confidence player whatsoever. So I think against the ball, I would much rather see Rodon and Jacobiel. That's what I'd be going for. 2-1, Darlow blunder from a corner. The only goal we concede. God. Kingy says, at least with this lineup, we are never change, Kingy, never change. Why no build on the non-Tobogo relationship? Yeah, I agree. Prabhu says, Muniz and Wilson will also... Yeah, it's classic, isn't it? And it's not like they've just started to come up against Leeds, but it just feels, of course, they start Harry Wilson in this game. I thought, look, there's a person... You don't automatically start Harry Wilson in this game. I don't think you do. I think there's so many options that they've got. You know, Chukwueze, Kevin. You know, I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that he's starting Harry Wilson. But he's probably just saying to him, go out there and prove why you are still at Fulham. And there's probably a little bit of needle there as well, potentially. Who knows? I think 1-1. Chris says 3-0 Fulham. That's kind of where I'm at, Chris. I see it as like I'm seeing it as a really tight... I've kind of gone between one and the other, really. I see it as like a really tight game or Leeds getting pummeled. That's how I see it. I see it as like a tight game. Leeds are unlucky to not win the game. But I do see us drawing. Nittles nicking a win would be amazing. But I just don't see that. But I either see that or them kind of running away with it. And there's but that's probably because we played Arsenal in our last away showing with a very similar lineup was abhorrently bad. But I think it's going to be closer, mate. I'm going to go, for me, I've said it all along, I'm going to go with the 1-1. I'm going to go with the 1-1 today. Rune says, Fulham nil, Leeds 2. That'd be nice. Prabhu says as well, not using Beal is just begging to tank. His transfer value like DF has done with several other tanks. Yeah, I don't want to make like outlandish claims. I don't want to make, about Farke not using said players, but I guess there's nothing wrong with a manager not rating a player. If a manager just doesn't, and he might be absolutely fine with him. But I've always thought with Farke and Leeds, I don't know if you guys have agreed, but I've always thought there's been maybe certain signings that Farke's wanted and certain signings that maybe the board have wanted, or recruitment in general. Now, but then the counter argument to that is, well, there is apparently Farke does have a hand with these players, but that doesn't mean that Farke just has a hand on every single player we bring in. There is a data and recruitment side a team out there for Leeds United. They will go out and say, Ladji Ramzani, Isaac Schmidt, etc., etc., etc. They will say, we think this player will improve Leeds United. And then they'll be like, Daniel Farke, do you want to sign off? And he'll go, yeah. And then Farke will go to them with suggestions as well. So that's kind of how it will work when, we have this conversation all the time about recruitment involving Daniel Farke as well. And it will involve Daniel Farke, but there will be signings of which Farke will want, and there'll be signings of which Farke's a little bit more, yeah, all right, we'll take him. Definitely take him. He feels like he fits our mould, but, and that's maybe what Beal was. Maybe that's what Beal was. Who scores for us today, Connor? Callum, I'm going to go with a Dominic Calvert-Lewin goal. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dominic Calvert-Lewin goal. I'm also going to take these off because I don't need them on anymore because you guys can actually hear me, which is nice. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dominic Calvert-Lewin goal, and I'm going to go with a Muniz goal for them. A game for two attacking players here, I think. Chris says, Nonto, James, Metcha coming on after 65 minutes could give us some real impetus. Yeah, it could, yeah. And I think that's a good point as well. Let's hope that it does give us that, Chris, because we've got a good bench today as well, haven't we? I mean, we can have a quick look at the bench here. I'll just stick it on screen for you guys. The Leeds United bench, Leeds United. It just gives you a bit of an idea. Right, Leeds United side. Here we go. This is obviously the bench. Yeah, it'd be brilliant for Lewin to get in the mix today, I think. You know, like a little bit of confidence would be nice as well, you know. Strikers, even if it just goes in off his arse, it's so important a striker just getting off the mark. So this is what is happening when it comes to Leeds United's bench as well. So we'll just have a quick look at that. It's obviously, you know, we're seeing the starting 11 there, but Justin, Biol, Gruev, Tanaka, Harrison. It's a strong bench, isn't it? It's the strongest we could probably ask for there when it comes to a Leeds United fan base. So yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind it whatsoever, to be honest with you. And like you say, impact off the bench is huge because teams, there's a 5-sub rule now, isn't there? There's a 5-sub rule. I think it's very, very important to bring difference makers onto the pitch. If you don't, you know, problems, real problems. So yeah. Because these Premier League games can get tiring, can't they? Can get very, very tiring. Especially when it gets to that mark of which like everybody's knackered and you can see and they're making subs and they've got good players to bring off the bench as well. So we've got to bear in mind. It's not like Fulham are sort of going into this game with poor outlets out off this bench. So let's have a look at what you guys are saying. The problem is our first 11 and bench quality are very similar. They are all pretty average. I don't know. I think when you're looking at, if I'm honest with you, I think when you're looking at the players that would be coming on, I think Nonto's an upgrade on James, on Aronson. I think Nonto would come on for Okafor. I think James would come on for Aronson, which I think is a problem in itself. But I think Tanaka coming on for like Longstaff or maybe Ampadu is a difference. So I think that's an upgrade. I think Tanaka coming on, I think Nonto coming on is an upgrade to what we have in that starting 11. And you know, at that certain point, you know, if you're trying to shut up shop, Beale's not a bad option off the bench, is he? Gruev to an extent is not a bad option off the bench either. So I don't know if I'd agree with that. Niall's in the building. Hi, Niall. How's it going? So yeah, guys, everyone smack a like on the video as well. Louis in the building. Hi, Louis. The reality is we have to pick up points at places we might not fancy ourselves in. If we get outplayed at Fulham away, then the outlook is really bleak, Connor. Louis, smart comment. I think that is a very intelligent comment. I think with what the consensus is, sometimes I get a little bit, and you see it, look, it's opinions. Opinions are like you know what, and we see it in the comments. And you guys are all talking with each other, and all opinions are valid. Just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean your opinion's not valid and welcomed on here. You know, I want you to be respectful and fit the guidelines of the channel. But of course, I disagree with this opinion, but you are okay to have that opinion on this channel. You know, I want it to be an open forum. And that's what the whole Treble D comes into conversation when it comes to discourse, debate, and discussion, and maybe, you know, just dialogue in general. But I completely agree with what you just said there. I completely agree with what you just said. And I think there's a problem, and the reason I'm mentioning that and applying that context of what I've just previously said in terms of it being an open forum is because on my YouTube videos and in my comment section, which I get a bit of a maybe an understanding from what the fan base is feeling / thinking, there is sometimes, and there will be throughout the season, because I remember this with Bielsa, I remember it with Marsh, I remember it, you know, even with people we'd have on the show. I have to say, if you're coming away from most games and you're saying, yeah, but they're better than us, yeah, but were we ever going to win down there? It's all about winning your home games, and it's copium. It's complete copium. To get to the desired amount of points that we need to win away games. Not just draw away games, win away games. So these lacks of concentrations, decision-making, it cannot be a thing this season. You've got to really uphold yourself to a different standard to what you upheld in the Championship or even the Premier League last time. So I completely agree with you. You go down to Fulham today, you got to target it. You target it and say 3 points, but if you can't get 3, you get 1. You don't just go there and lose, and then lose heavily, potentially. You don't go there and do that. You've got to go there. And this is what I mean. This is why I'm holding a bit of I'm holding a bit of a light to the manager here, because if we did get beat and he comes out and says, oh, it's Fulham, they've got great players, this, that, and the other. If you're saying that for Fulham, you're going to be saying it for pretty much any team in this division, bar in the bottom 3, or the 3 that have just come up. So you are right, Louis. I completely agree. You've got to target places like Fulham. They have to beat Fulham, or Wolves or Bournemouth. You cannot go into an international break not winning any of those games and coming out and justifying it because they're good teams. These are teams that you've got to be targeting at some stage. And Bournemouth are brilliant. I think Bournemouth's going to be the toughest one. But Bournemouth at home, I think there's an opportunity for us to maybe nick a point. But you know, it is not acceptable for us to come down to Fulham today and just get whopped, absolutely battered. And I'm not saying that will happen because I don't think that will happen. I think we'll nick a point today. But you've got to put the performance in. You've got to go down to Fulham and you've got to try win the game. If you can't win the game, draw the game, but don't get beat. You know, don't get beat. And I understand Fulham are a good team. The Premier League's full of good teams. It is what it is. You know, if you want to play at the top table, you know, you gotta put your feet under and you got to think to yourself, well, we're here for a certain reason. We're here because we got 100 points last season. Do you know what I mean? We got 100 points last season, so we should be here. Our players should be able to compete. That's kind of where I'm at right now. We've got to win at least 5 away games, says Robert Light. Yeah, and look, you got to make home important. You got to make Ellen Road massively, you know, important for the Whites, definitely. But you got to win away games. You can't just turn around and say, it's a point away from home and win all your home games. Who's to say you win all your home games? You play Bournemouth at home. Bournemouth go away to most teams. I mean, they absolutely battered Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last week, and I cannot believe it was only 1-0, you know? They are a very, very high-level team, as a Brighton, you know, as a Palace, as you maybe say Fulham are in here. They've spent millions, probably hundreds of millions on their team combined. Fulham have been in the Premier League. We were only in there the last time a year before they came into it, and they've been in there ever since. So these are huge teams at this level. So yeah, you have got to go there and get. If you want to stay in the Premier League, you got to go and get results. If you don't want to stay in the Premier League, you turn around and say, "We're going to win this game at home, this game at home, this game at home, this game at home," because it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. Who's to say we play Sunderland? You can't just guarantee that you're going to beat Sunderland. You can't guarantee that you're going to just beat Burnley. You can't. So you got to come to a Fulham and maybe win. You got to come to an outlier and win against Wolves. You know, get a point against Bournemouth. Imagine if you came out of this period with 7 points out of 9 or 6 points out of 9. But there's got to be a block of which you do that. You can't just keep saying, Fulham of this, Fulham of that. And that will be Farke after the game if we do get better. They're a brilliant team, brilliant manager. Well, yeah, but we've got to get points at some stage. At some stage, you got to, you know, raise that. Aaron says starting Farke hasn't got a clue. Can't judge now. See back centre backs. Connor, I've got my lucky top on. Surely we'll win now. Yeah, what are we going for, everybody? I am going for a 1-1 here for me. A 1-1, which would be a good result. 4 minutes to kick off. If you haven't been with us before, everybody, listen, join Bet, mate. Get involved. Quickly, you've got about 4 minutes to do it. That's my team for this week. Link in the description below. This is the Premier League 3 p.m. fantasy. You've got 3 minutes to get involved. Do that. Get involved. Pick your team really quickly. I won 27 quid for finishing third the other day. My link's in the description below. We also have OK Jersey. We are going to be announcing a winner at half-time and a winner at full-time. You have to be with us for the full watch-along, and I know who's in for off the analytics and off who's watching right now. I know who's in here for the full watch-along. You need to be watching the full thing, everybody, and we're going to be announcing a winner at half-time and a winner at full-time as well. Do you have to do anything? You don't have to do anything whatsoever. You literally just have to like the video, and be here. And guess what, everybody? Guess what? 2 winners get a selection of whatever jersey they want, and distribution, you know, shipping, all that sort of stuff's absolutely free. So make sure you get involved in BetMate. As I say, match bingo. Look at that, lovely. So 200% bonus with the code 1Leeds. Description, link in the description below as well. We're nearly at kickoff, everybody. Mate, I love you. The famous team lost 3-0 today. Hope Leeds can get a result. 1-1. 1-1 again. 1 each for me too. Looks like it's 1-1. Pedrinho says 2-1 to Leeds. DJ is going to come on with his pace in the last 5 minutes and do something to create a winner. There is a narrative there with DJ, isn't there? He used to be here as well. In terms of Fulham. Hi, Con. Got a good feeling about today. My favourite kit, that too, or the purple one from last year. Also, search Kura Live in browser for stream. There you go. George doing the Lord's work. Shout out to you, mate. Thank you. Not so confident today, but get the season off to a run. Michael says we lose 1-0. We make our subs in the 72nd instead of the 58th minute. 2-1 lead, says Bob. 1-1. Connor, you need to add OK Jersey link below. It should be below. Are you sure? Hold on. If it's not there, I mean that's a shocker from me. Let's have a quick look. It should be there. That is bizarre. You are right, mate. You are right. It is not there. Thank you. That's an absolute... You're a lifesaver. I've not included that in the description below. Hold on. Shocker. But yeah, we'll be giving out 2 jerseys. That is a complete glitch, which is great, because we did add that previously. The life of YouTube, everybody. The lovely life of YouTube. Let me just get this in the section below, and we will move in. I think we've got about 2 minutes till we kick off. We have 2 minutes. Let me get the OK jersey link in there. Apologies for that, everybody. That should be in there. Shocking from me. Why is that not in there? Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. There we go. OK jersey. Lovely stuff. Let's get that in there. Thank you for letting me know that, mate. Thank you so much. OK jersey. Bada bing, bada boom. We should be in the room. Boom. There we go. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate that. So, yeah, guys, OK jersey, link in the description below. And we're nearly there. We are nearly there. We've got the instant match action as well afterwards, everybody. We've got your 5 things tomorrow. We've also got the absolutely wonderful hardline, which will be tomorrow. Watching from Menorca, 2-1 lead, says Misfit Kev. Strange to think we'll win today. Come on, you dirty bastards. 2-1 leads win. 2-1, 2-1. Yeah, come on. Where are you watching this, Connor? In my humble abode, my friend. My humble abode. Come on, Leeds. No way. Hold on.
For Leeds today with Haldalo starting in goal.
Oh, no. You absolute bastards. Hold on. How's it done this to me? Oh, guys, we're going to be in a bit of a stinker here. Don't worry, we'll get it up. But this is just classic. I was convinced that this was on LUTV, and I paid for it, and it's classic LUTV. Let's do radio. Who cares about radio? No way. No way. Stinker. Hold on. Someone's singing upstairs as well, which is slightly jarring. Oh, no way. God, I need a very legal stream all of a sudden. This is bizarre. I didn't expect this. I did not expect this. This is just classic, isn't it? It's classic McGilligan. It's absolutely classic. Right. Okay, we're into the game. So what I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to figure this out. Never happened. Never happened. Kira Live. Right. Top man George. Very legal. Very legal, I know. LUTV, mate. Unbelievable. I was convinced that they just have it there. No, of course. I just have to listen to Bryn Law. No offence, Bryn, but I don't want to hear you. And we'll get this sorted, everybody. Don't you worry. We'll get the timers up. You just have to bear with. Was not expecting this. Oh, what on earth? I've got this girl upstairs and she's just singing as well. She's got Taylor Swift on the... Is it DAZN, everybody? Has everybody got DAZN? I'm so sorry about this as well. Shocker. Connor, stinker and hooked. Fulham pressing. It's on... What's that? Right, hold on. Bryn Lawrence. Yeah, Fulham pressing. You guys are doing the watch along for me. This is unbelievable. I've had LUTV and everything lined up. Right, I might have to just pay for DAZN. Shocker. Absolute. Is it worth paying for is it worth paying for DAZN as well? Will DAZN have it? Does DAZN have it? I can't believe this is happening. You do know Connor's doing a watch along and he can't watch along. Work that one out. Oh dear. Oh my God. Yeah, you're all Howler, Harv, I know. I've no idea if you're talking about the football, mate. I've no idea if you're talking about the football, but you could be. This is shocking. I'm trying, lads. I'm trying to get everything. We will get back. Viewers just all going now, aren't you? You're all leaving. God. Oh my God. Yeah, my really legal stream is the only one I've got, the one I pay for as well, is now just not loading, which is just absolutely typical. What's that? Ben, I'm in WhatsApp, mate. Nothing's been said. Epic fail, mate. This is shocking. Janu, I know it's... I've got the updates on my phone, mate. I don't know why you're telling me that's... Oh, my God. Right. Come on. I need streams, guys, that are decent streams as well. Not just, like, absolutely riddled with adverts. She's still singing, by the way. God, I forgot what this is like. You know, like when you were like 18 and you were trying to get streams. Good Lord. It's basically because I'm downstairs. I'm downstairs, guys. I've got this studio. I don't have a TV in front of me for that very legal lollipop stick to go into. Do you know what I mean? So I don't have a lollipop stick to put in a laptop, which is what I do all my content off. So I'm just looking at DAZN now, and I'm like, will DAZN have like a Leeds game? Will it? Will DAZN have a Leeds game? Let's have a look. Hold on, Matt have a link. Shout out to you, Matt, if this is the link. The problem is my computer does kill all these horrible blocky things. So. I could be miles behind. 4 minutes 5, is that way behind? I mean, Darlow's got the ball. I mean, you guys will be on like 6 minutes by now, which isn't ideal, but I might be on about 4 minutes. Is that unless there's an official one I can watch it on that you guys can guarantee me? Yeah, it's going to have to be this, guys. It's going to have to be with this. Because aside from that, I'm getting nothing. Right. Listen, this is what we've got it on. FULUTV. We're not paying for you ever again. This is what we've got on the old manual control. Shout out to Matt, who's provided me with something live on stream. This is what we have. So if you want to stick with me on here, you can do. But look, I can't be moaning about the old timing now. We've still got Taylor Swift screaming upstairs, which is good. Right. Do you like one of those people who just thinks they can sing, and when Connor's stressed, it's not a good idea? Right, I'm going to be on 5:10 in a sec, I think. That's what I'm on. Boom. So that's what we're on. So we've missed 5 minutes. Right, Leeds have a free kick. It's Gabby Goodmanson. That's all we can do, guys. So make sure you're sticking around with me. And look, that's all we can do right now. Goodmanson on the free kick. Goodmanson whips it in. Back post. Headed into the sun. Cleared away. From what you guys have been saying, though, it looks like we've had a pretty decent start. Bogle plays the ball back. Goodmanson pressed on him by Josh King. Goodmanson. Nice ball. First time we've seen Okafor, or first time I've seen Okafor. Stack keeps hold of it. Leeds keeping hold of the ball. Stack goes down. Lukic with a very heavy tackle. Ampadu. Absolutely basting sunshine on the Thames. Craven Cottage, the absolute gits in Manchester. It's raining, as always. Rodon moving forward. Will Leeds United be able to, because you can tell we're just good on the ball anyway, but is there an effectiveness when it comes to us in the final third? Good combination play from the Whites. Okafor cutting inside, goes backwards. We need Okafor to be going forwards, not backwards. Strauch, Joe Rodon. Well, from what I've seen, first 2 minutes, it's all Leeds at the minute, Bogle. And I don't mind this because you take away their ability to do anything by just keeping hold of the ball. Sounds really simple, but you do. Obviously. Joe Rodon. Goodmanson. Rodon. Darlow. So yeah, it looks decent. Darlow gets rid. Out to Bogle. Lovely chip. Brilliant from Darlow. And Bogle goes down, but it's poor from Bogle there, I have to say, because there was a lovely little chip ball there. Lovely distribution there from Carl Darlow. Really nice distribution there. Hits Bogle, and it's a simple pass for Bogle, just inside on the volley, and he's mucked that up. Anyway, here we go. On the left-hand side, which is what we were saying in the preview. Sessegnon. Aronson tracking him. He's going to have to help him. Automatically, Fulham already, you can just see how even the body shape of the centre-backs, it's just immediately going out to that left-hand side. There's no central play from Fulham. It's always out wide. Look at this now. They're on the right-hand side. It doesn't feel like there's any manipulation in the central areas because Leeds have got it compact and most Premier League teams will have it compact. But Leeds in a really low block here. Low block, and it's wide left, cleared out by Brendan. Brendan wins it back again. Good defensive work. Should win a free kick there. Still on it. Just go down. Just go down. Why wouldn't he go down? Sessegnon has it back. Brendan could have gone down 4 or 5 times, doesn't, and now Fulham have recovered it in Leeds United's half. Just go down there. Sessegnon's all over him. He's pressing him. Go down, win a free kick. They're playing in a central space here. Munier's knocked on. Bogle gets in between it. Ampadu gives it away. Poor from Ethan Ampadu. Fulham getting a bit ahead of steam now. Josh King. Overlap on that left-hand side. Blocked. Brilliant defending there by Jayden Bogle. It's a Fulham throw-in. So yeah, simple from Brendan Aronson. Go down. You don't want to encourage that. But that is literally what all the Premier League sides do, don't they? They go down. Well done. Leeds win it back. Longstaff. Aronson loses it again in his half. And Fulham win a throw. Brendan Aronson, get rid of the ball, sir. Get rid of the ball when you have it. But Longstaff did really well. Leeds have actually won that. But just a quick bit more speed of thought there from Brendan. But Longstaff did really well there. But Fulham are pressing Leeds high now, and we can't really get out. Stack wins it. DCL on the floor, doesn't win a foul. Calvin Bassey knocks him off. He's got to be stronger. Ball played out wide. Anton Stack. Goodmanson. Ethan Ampadu. Stack. Goodmanson. Does well, Stack. Oh, well played. Good play. I like Darlow as well. Darlow so far, like the nice district. I've seen 3 passes now from the back. Brilliant long ball left. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Good idea from Ampadu. I like that because you don't see that a lot from Leeds. Tried to play a long arching ball there to Noah Okafor. Okafor slowed down, didn't want that, and Farke looks stressed already. The thing is, and he's clearly swearing at that ball. He hates Leeds playing long balls. I don't know what he's getting upset about. Daniel, you've got to do that at some point, mate. It can't always be intricate passes between a 3 to 5 yard space. It can't. You've got to take some risks. It pisses me off when he gets upset about stuff like that because he evidently is annoyed at that. Because it looks like Leeds have just given the ball away, and he obviously loves possession. I get that. I completely understand it. But at some stage, Aronson's just been bowled off the ball by Iwobi. But at some stage, you've got to play those long balls so that Leeds United can do something in the final third and take risks and be unpredictable. Stack's going to get carded here. It's a stupid tackle by Anton Stack. It's a Fulham foul. It's a definite yellow card as well. Lukic has just rolled him. Fulham with a free kick in a really dangerous area. Ball played over the top, over that channel ball. And yes, it's definitely a foul. Stack's all over him. It is a yellow card as well. It's definitely a yellow. He's completely the wrong side of Lukic, who's just rolled him, and it's a Fulham free kick in a dangerous area. Is that Stack on a yellow? It is indeed. Guess who's over it? Harry Wilson. Wilson over it then. Wilson and Lukic over it. Ball in Wilson. Headed out. Good header out. Keeper's got to come claim this. I think Darlow's won a foul there. Smart from Carl Darlow, using his experience. He just ran into the centre-back there. Ran into the centre-back, but it's good use of experience there. Well done. Strout. Ball forward. See, that shit from Strout, because he's aiming for DCL and he's just giving the ball straight back to them. I don't mind Ampadu, because Ampadu in the previous phase of play looked like he'd seen a pass and he went for it, and it was a long arching pass. Strout there, it was just a poor pass to DCL, and he's just giving it straight back to them. They're hitting the channels here a lot as well. Leeds have a goal kick. Interesting start, hasn't it, guys? Interesting start. But 12 minutes in. But once again, we just have nothing doing in the final third. There was just absolutely nothing. Bogle. DCL. Shite from DCL. Shite hold-up play. Gives it straight back to Fulham. Leeds win it back. Well done. Ampadu. Pressed. Yeah, Fulham are pressing quite high now. Carl Darlow on the ball. Plays the ball out wide. Stroud. Well, Leeds need to play it long. Stack gives the ball away. We don't play it long. We're just playing out from the back. Muniz nearly gets in from Josh King. Oh, we're just not good enough, and we're just not good enough to play it out from the back. Aronson gives it away. You've got to play over this press. Fulham pressing us now. You know, and they're just more effective than we are. They're just more effective, the pressers, than we are. So we're just getting caught. And we can't get up the pitch. Calvin Bassey occupying that left-hand side again. Iwobi looking for that chip ball in, which we know he does. It's a good ball in as well. Unlucky. Darlow does well. Thanks, Samuel, for carrying on. Goodmanson here. Leeds United with an opportunity. Can we pick the right pass? No, we don't pick the right pass. And now Fulham are coming away with it. Harry Wilson. Josh King. Leeds get back into the structure. King has to go back. Lukic. Calvin Bassey, lovely through ball. Brilliant through ball to Harry Wilson. Kicked away by Strout. Stack heads it on. Opportunity in transition for Leeds United. No Okafor's first time to run. He's gone beyond Sessegnon. Okafor up against Anderson. Cuts inside. Goes on the left-hand side. And Leeds win a corner. Well done. Direct from Okafor. Anderson could have let that one go, actually, for a... Anderson could have let that one go for a goal kick. But for some reason, he kicks it out. I thought he'd have been able to shield it, but didn't want to take the risk. And we've got Stack on corners again, which Mr. Farke just doesn't want to change. Said about being unpredictable in midweek, but yet Anton Stack is taking every single corner known to man. So we're not unpredictable, are we? We're predictable because we're doing the same frigging thing every time. Sorry, guys, but don't say you've been unpredictable with corners and then just do the same thing every time. It's just frustrating. Stack with the ball in. Cleared off. It's a poor ball in. Aronson, back in. DCL. That was onside. Was that onside? I can't believe he's not scored. I think he's got to score. Leeds win it back again. I think DCL's got to score there. The ball was knocked back in by Brendan Aronson. DCL's got time to think about it. He's just headed it straight to Bernd Leno. Either side of him, that's in. I think that's a bigger chance than we actually think. I think he should score that. Bread and butter that on his head as well. Goodmanson. Looking for Okafor. Can't find him. Ampadu. See how we slowly move the ball wide right because we're not encouraged to play long balls. So Fulham are able to shift over. Brilliant from Bogle. Does well. It's a poor touch from Longstaff, but Longstaff does win a corner because it deflects off Calvin Bassey. Corner to Leeds United. DCL should score, though. Moving back, looking at this opportunity again. Leeds put the ball in. It's a poor ball in from Stack. It's got nothing on it. Aronson puts it back in. It's a nice hook in. DCL might just be offside, but he's got to score. He's got to score. He might be onside. I'm not 100% sure, but if you guys aren't watching, the ball was rifted back in by Aronson. DCL's got to score. He just headed it straight at Lukic. Leno, sorry. It's a massive opportunity. Leeds with another corner. Who's on it this time? Okay, maybe this is the unpredictability. Who's on it? It's Goodmanson, it looks like, on this left-hand side. Ball in. Better. But back post, no one there. But Okafor's got it. Trickery. Doubling up on him. And then he goes back. Don't go all the way back. Don't go all the way back from this position. Bogle, let's keep it moving. Goes forward. Ball played back in again. DCL. Aronson doesn't see it. Fucking hell, Brendan, man. It's really good football by Leeds. They're offside anyway. DCL's offside, but it's good football by Leeds, but Brendan Aronson just didn't read it. DCL heads it down. Aronson didn't know what was going on. He's got to read that line better, though. That's twice now DCL's been offside when he shouldn't be, but plays the ball backwards, and, yeah, Aronson just didn't read the flight of the ball. Better, though, from Leeds. Right, Leeds win it back. Here we go. Opening transition again. No Okafor. Okafor up against Anderson. No, Anderson's doing well against him a couple of times here. He's not rapid, is he, Okafor? He's not rapid. That is one thing. He's definitely not rapid. That's a couple of times where he's been on that transition where we used to see Ramazani do pretty well. But no. Strout. Rodon. Good ball. Bogle. Leeds in the game, really, without packing a punch yet. But same with Fulham. Strouk. Goodmanson. We're going back across every single time. So where we need to play the long ball more. It's just so easy to press on us because we're slow, because we methodically play the ball in and around. Brilliant from Darlow. Passing out from the back, looking for those risky passes, but being assured in what he's doing. Shite ball from Rodon, which just kicks the ball out of play. But yeah, we've got to. I think it's these long balls which we're missing out on from a tactical imprint. And you saw Farke lose his absolute nut when Ampadu did it earlier. But by playing early long balls, you catch the opponent out, and we don't seem to want to do it. You know, he had a go, didn't he, effectively, at Tanaka for doing it earlier on in the season. He doesn't like players doing it. And you can see it's if you're shifting the ball 5 to 10 yards across the pitch and you're doing it like short passing wise, it's so easy for defenders to just get back into position. I just like us to see long balls, and we don't do it. Wilson in a bit of space, interchanged. Wilson's now gone down. Okafor, DCL up against DCL looks... He looks, I mean, he used to be so much like thicker as a football player in terms of muscle. I read somewhere he's 6'3" and 10 stone. You know, at that point, do you lose a little bit of strength as well and athleticism? Calvin Bassey, 20 minutes gone. Anderson chips the ball in. Ooh, that should be a foul. Should be a foul, referee. High foot. Not got it. Okafor's got to be strong against Tete. He's not. Tete wins the duel. Leeds break away. Aronson wins a foul. Well done. So 21 minutes in, I take this so far. It's here for Leeds to win this, though. It's like we were saying pre-game. It's here for Leeds to win this game. If they get it right. Technically, that's a yellow card for Josh King. He's not been given one. That should be a yellow card. Has he been given one? I'd say that's a yellow. Not been given it. Bogle. Ball in. Anderson gets there. Got to make it harder there, DCL. It's a good ball in from Bogle, that, and he's looking for DCL. DCL's just nowhere near Anderson there. His movement's just a bit slow. You know, Anderson's just read that and quite easily just kicked the ball out. He's got to read the ball a bit, read the play a bit quicker there for me. Longstaff is very underrated, breaking up in the middle, says Alex. Kevin must be some player. How coverage focuses in on him today. Okafor taking a sprint coach. I hear Connor says Gaz. Yeah. Looks like it. Stack. Okafor again. Leeds midfield's doing well. Longstaff does well. Goodmanson tackled. Leeds free kick. Leeds throwing. Leeds playing all right here, though. It's just, once again, we're just lacking that punch up front. But it's here for us to win. This is what I mean in terms of like 2/3 of the pitch is good for Leeds United. It's good for Leeds United. It's just that attacking third. Bogle does well to get past Iwobi. Needs help from Aronson. Gets it. Brendan. Longstaff. Just deliver the frigging ball, Leeds. Aronson. Ampadu. Strout. Good ball, Pascal. Goodmanson on the overlap. Opportunities here. Goodmanson plays the ball in. Headed out. Oh, God. Flipping heck. There's just nothing, is there, up top? Iwobi tries to pace out Bogle. Wins. It's just like that. It's such an opportunity. We're just so blunt up front. We're so blunt up front. There was literally a nickname there. There's just not that much for Leeds to cling on to. Goodmanson puts the ball in, and there's just nothing there, is there? There's nothing there for us to... But we're looking all right. We're looking all right here. It just feels like, I know it sounds annoying, guys, but it just feels that if we're not potent up front, there's just going to be an annoying sucker punch. You know what I mean? There is in the Premier League. It's how it works. It's a terrible header from Pascal Strout there. Don't know what he's done there. He's just headed it out for a throw in right near our 18-yard line. Yeah, it just feels like, and I hope it's not the case, but, you know, I don't want a sucker punch to come here. That's where you just need to be so clinical. Anderson. Bassey. She's still singing Taylor Swift, you know. Bassey. Goal kick. So Fulham is struggling here a little bit. You know, Fulham aren't doing anything. They're really not. We seem to be doing okay. Yeah, I don't mind how we're performing here, to be honest with you. Like I say, it's just similar to Everton and Newcastle, where it's just that final third, you know, where we just don't have that killer instinct. I wonder when that feeds into the players as well, as like, you know, almost like a bit of an understanding at points that we don't really have that much in the final third. Do they read what's been said online, etc., you know? Yeah, I'll sort this out for the second half, everybody, as well. Don't worry about it. I know some of you guys are in front. We'll sort it out for the second half.
باتجاه يواكيم هنا يهرب من الرقابة. سيسينيون يريد أن يظهر.
Shut up. Lukic. Ooh, Bogle's got to get there. Does well. Well done, Jaden. Darlow has it again. Over the press. Hits it long. Leeds win a foul. Oh, it's Fulham winning a foul. Leeds just needs to keep all the possession a little bit more here, in my opinion. It's going back to Fulham just a little bit too often. Yeah, third kit doesn't look too bad from a distance. I think it's when you get closer and you see when you see the stuff where it's like the flags waving. I just don't like it. Just don't like it, to be honest with you. Bogle is very good. He is, mate. Premier League player. Do you remember all the Sheffield United fans were hating on him? Do you remember that? Stack seems to be struggling with the physical side. What do you think? Newcastle 1, Wolves 0. DCL winning the foul. Yeah, I'm saying he's playing all right, isn't he? He's playing well. Yeah, Sam, I know, mate. I know. Any of you guys, by any chance, got another one of my very... Has anyone else got like a very legal stream by any chance? We've now got to the point where 500 billion people are on this stream, so I've got no access anymore, which is fun. But Leeds do have the ball. I'm back. Aronson. I don't know where Aronson's going here. No. Right, I might have another one. Cheers, Matty. Wherever he is. Right, we're back. Top lad, Matty. Right, let's adjust that scoreline. Hopefully this is going to be a little bit of a runner for us. Like I say, everybody, this will be sorted. Do not worry. Aronson wins it off Bassey. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is born offside. I find myself getting frustrated with Dominic Calvert-Lewin already. He shouldn't be offside as much as he is. Like, even just in certain areas, it's like, why is he offside again? Right. So it's a foul, and it is I thought it was offside, actually. So it's Fulham have it. Leeds in it, though. We should, Leeds are in this game. In this game, big time. Calvin Bassey. Burnt Leno. Come on, let's press him. Leno gets rid. Can we win it? That's a brilliant win from Rodrigo Muniz. He just completely cut off their Rodon. Look at that for a winner. He's just absolutely battered Rodon out the way. That is the physicality we're after. Darlow goes long, does well on his weak foot, does really well. Okafor doesn't win it. He's not great in the air, Okafor, is he? Couple now where he's... And Okafor, for fuck's sake, mate. Loses the header and then just bundles the player over for a foul. Come on. I don't know what it is. I'm not just judging him on this, by the way, but he just looks a little bit out of it at the minute. Yeah, we are very much in the game. Afternoon, Lee. Good to see you, mate. Anderson. It's just that lapse of concentration that we don't want. We're all aware of the Leeds United lapse. We don't want that right now. It's got to stay strong because I think like Aronson's pressing well, to be fair to him. We said his off the ball work's decent. Berg. Anderson. Oh, man. I mean, Stack's just been absolutely turned there by Josh King. He's been absolutely turned off it. Got to be careful, Stack. He's already on a card. I mean, that is brilliant from Josh King. Look at that. If you're not watching here, and ever an example of a player that is just quality. A player who can work in central spaces. The ball's been zipped into him in a congested area. Press resistant, gets it on his back foot, wins a foul. It's brilliant football. It's brilliant forward play that. Stack's pressing him, gets it on his back foot. Stack has to bring him down. Harry Wilson, over it. Poor ball from Wilson. Really poor ball. I'd have loved Harry Wilson at Leeds. Been a really good signing. Darlow. Stroke. Goes long. Can we get someone holding it up? Okay, good ball, Strouk. Down the line, down the channel, I don't mind that. That's what I like to see. Just mixing it up a little bit, not always just, short passes. Actually mixing it up, turning Fulham around. That's what we want. I want to see Fulham turned around. Don't just want to see these nice, intricate passes where we go nowhere. There's no point. We are going to be announcing an OK jersey winner, everybody, at halftime. Right, Goodmanson loses it. Josh King comes away. Josh King's looked really good for them. King again. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. Do not give it. Well done. Leeds win it back. King falls over. Once the foul doesn't get it. Okafor now. Quicker. Plays the ball out wide. Not a bad ball, actually. Well done, Okafor. Bogle. Let's get forward. Bogle. Brilliant feet. Gets past the Iwobi. Jayden Bogle. Jayden Bogle. Unlucky Jayden. Wins a corner. Great feet there by Jayden Bogle. Excellent. Off Sanderberg for a corner. He's just got no forward options. I love Jayden, man. What a player. What a player Jayden Bogle is. Like, he's genuinely our best attacking outlet. I don't think Okafor's done badly, but I think Bogle going forward is just excellent. Excellent. Can we just win a header? Please, Leeds United. Come on, let's cause some problems from a set piece. Come on. Ball to be played in. Terrible ball by Gabby Goodmanson. Just an outrageously bad ball. He gets another opportunity with it. Plays it in. Good ball. It's not a good ball. It's shit. Oh, God. You get rare opportunities. Rare opportunities where everyone's in the box. He gets 2 chances at putting the ball in. He hits it too short and then he balloons it out for a goal kick. It's got to be better than that. Has to be better. Oh, dear. Deary me. Anderson. Sessegnon. Iwobi, good feet. Really good feet. Calvin Bassey. 36 on the clock. 0-0. Lukic. Well done. Leeds have pressed them all the way back there. Love you too, NFFC. Iwobi, ball forward. Well done, Carl Darlow. Decisive Darlow. Love it. Well done, Carl. Looks like Leeds have got the terrace cult on their arm. Strout does well. Good feet, Pascal. Goodmanson keeps the ball in. Loses it, though. It's in a tight pocket. And well done, Ethan Ampadu. Brilliant tackle. Brilliant tackle. Well done, Eth. Captain, fantastic. I think best we can get today is a draw, people. We just have a little bit more X factor on the pitch. Ramazani, a little bit more X factor on the pitch. I think we could win it. Genuinely, I think we could win it. It's there for us. It's just it's not enough. It doesn't feel like there's enough. We're up against top teams as well. It's not like last season when you're kind of looking at it and thinking to yourself, well, we're able to conjure something up. Just give us a bit of time. It's like they're too good to just, there's no forward options. We're going all the way back to Darlow. Darlow goes long. Not a bad one. Not a bad ball. Go on, Okafor, chase it. He just stops. Just stops. Go and put a bit of pressure on. Kenny Tete. But if I'm Silver, I'm saying just press them all the way up. Press them all the way up because they've got no attacking outlet. You might not be thinking that, but I just think Aronson's been good, but I'm sure we can do the off the ball work with Nonto as well. I need to see more on the ball. But maybe with Aronson, he just wants a point. Maybe that's what it is. He just wants hard work, endeavour, and ethic off the ball. He just wants to get a point. Don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Goodmanson. Looking for people, but there's no movement in the final third. Stack. We just can't get forward. It sounds really negative, everybody, but if you're not watching the game and you're watching me, Leeds, it's just the exact same as sort of Newcastle and Everton, where there's not really that many options up front. And it's Stack again. It feels like Stack is the forward player that Leeds have. It doesn't feel like DCL. Obviously, Aronson's good off the ball, but he's not good on the ball. Okafor's here and there. DCL is not really getting in front of Anderson enough. But we're looking good in the midfield. We're looking strong at the back. They're not creating anything. There is just an opportunity for Leeds here. There's a massive opportunity for us to nick something here on the Thames. Ampadu's going with a long throw. Well, great throw that from Ampadu. I didn't know he had it in his locker. Once again, Leeds not winning anything on it. It's a point in having a long throw. Aronson plays it back in. Leeds don't win it again. For fuck's sake, mind my French. Can we win something in the air? And it's an offside again. Who's offside? Is it DCL again? Is it him again? Who's offside? Show me it slowed down. If it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin again, it's getting a bit. It's fucking Okafor this time. Excuse my French. Can we stay on side? Can we watch a line? Basic football. Fuck me. Sorry, guys. It's the basics that annoy me in football. The basics. Watch the line when you can see across it, which Okafor can. Giving possession back to Fulham. Killing the attack. Andrew says, sounds hard work, but hearing nothing. Yeah, it's hard. It's just like, because I look at us against like a Brentford. I look at us against like a Bournemouth and a Wolves that we've got coming up. Is this like attack going to change? Do you know what I mean? Is it going to change anything? Leeds win a foul. Okafor loses it. Really poor from Okafor there. Tries to run it round him. And he's not strong, is he? He's we said this in the player profile when we got him, but for his attributes, he kind of just goes up against the player. This is what I've noticed with Okafor. He goes up against the player, puts the ball played in, brilliant ball in that, brilliant header from Strauch. He puts the ball in, Okafor. I want to see him here as well. Good feet, well done. Wins a free kick there. Well done, Noah Okafor. But I've noticed in this game, he puts the ball beyond Anderson or beyond like Kenny Tete. Or will it be Tete? Yeah, it'll be Tete on this side. And he almost like doesn't trust himself to beat the man. So he just stops. Is anybody else noticing that with Okafor? Like just a really good bit of skill there to win a free kick from him, to be fair. But the directness of what you kind of want from a winger, he does this thing where he almost, I don't know if he'd be better on the other side, but he knocks it past the player. And you can see there's room for him to manoeuvre into, but he then just stops. It's almost like, well, he's more physical than me. I'm not going to be able to knock him off the ball. But Okafor, he's 6 foot. He's a big presence. It's just a bit strange. DCL, Longstaff. Oh, Longstaff's hit the bar. Oh, Longstaff's hit the bar out of nothing. DCL wins it. That's what we need. That's it. That is it. Oh, what an opportunity. I love how direct that was. Look at that winner from DCL. Jumps like a basketball player. Gets to Longstaff. Oh, fucking hell. It's the best chance of the game. Longstaff's absolutely twatted it. It's hit the bar. It's a save. Should be a corner. I don't know if it is a save, to be fair. Longstaff's just absolutely rocketed it against the crossbar. It's an inch under, Leeds are 1-0 up. Brilliant that, though. I love that. And what is it? What have we said throughout the whole season? Going above a press, the knockdown from the big man and the second balls. That is exactly what you need to start doing. Not just playing it through. You know, ball over the top. Leeds are on top now, though. Brendan Aronson, don't lose it. He's fucking lost it. He's fucking lost it again. Cannot keep hold of the fucking ball, Brendan. You can't do it, can you? Don't let him dribble. Just pass the ball, but he never does it. Never. Just pass the ball. No, he loses it. My God. He's as useful as a chocolate teapot in July. on that right-hand side when it comes to taking on players. He's just a right-back, isn't he? We have him on the pitch as a right-back, just a defender. A defender in the final third. Ball played forward. Darlow's going to have to come quickly there. Well done. Oh. Who's been the best player on the park, Alex? If you say Aronson, that's just completely wrong, mate. There's just absolutely no way that's the case. It'll say it on the ratings. Say it on the ratings, but it doesn't mean he's been the best player, mate. He's been good off the ball, but it's on the ball. Don't judge him off the ball, Alex. I'm not looking at a right winger being a defender. Ball played in. Muniz over the bar. Yeah, exactly. Ducky B, you bang on the money. It's literally just about his second and third. It's about his second, third decision. On the ball, his first touch is actually pretty decent. His first touch is always all right, but he doesn't have the physical attributes to be able to see him through that second and third phase. He doesn't have the technical and physical attributes at Premier League level to see him through those next phases. He doesn't. So it's almost like this is good from DCL, though. DCL's winning a lot more in the air. And what the hell's going on there? Is it half time? Marco Silva's swearing at the referee again. He's upset. Leeds unlucky there, though. Leeds unlucky. Probably the best opportunity at the end of the half. DCL knocking it down. Longstaff smacking the crossbar. Should have been 1-0 Leeds. Longstaff's been good as well. But yeah. Better team, I think, Leeds. I'd say the better team. Been 50-50, but maybe Leeds edge it. Afternoon corner, Longstaff, what a chance. Yeah, unlucky. Really good effort. It's exactly what we need. Above a press, beyond a press. Don't have to always just play it within the lines because we're not technically good enough. Ball played up. DCL, brilliant win. Knocks it on Longstaff, running onto it off the bar. So that is how you get the best out of Sean Longstaff as well. Knocked down from the big man. We said it earlier on, didn't we? Play him in almost a two up top. A two up top. You know, a player who can come in and effectively just play off DCL. It's a good effort. Right, guys, I'm just going to try and sort this stream out for the second half. So I'm going to go away, probably bring the old TV down here. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you for the second half, everybody. See you soon. He says. Hold on. Been watching a lot of wrestling recently, guys. See you in a sec. Where have I gone? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let me just move myself over. What is going on? How you doing, everybody? Right, I don't think there's been any changes, has there? No changes. Is this even working? Audio. Hello, hello. We are back. We are back. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Should be all good. We haven't set off yet, I don't think. Right, we're getting back to it. All good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, you sexy buggers? Let us know in the chat. I think you can. It's absolutely bouncing it down. Bouncing it down. Can you all hear me? All good? Hi, Daniel. How's it going, mate? Right, here we go. Second half. It's coming. Here we go. Right, guys, get your timeline sorted with mine. I can't look at this, everybody. You lucky sort. Oh, by the way, everybody, winner of OK Jersey, Callum LUFC. Welcome, Callum. Well done, Callum. Guys, there is going to be another winner. A winner at full-time OK Jersey. You have to like the video. You have to be here right to the very end. If you're not, you don't get a chance. Callum has been here, and he's liked the video as well. I know you have, Cal. So, listen, we've started off the second half, everybody. Callum_LUFC is the winner. Get in touch, Cal, via the email, oneleadsfanchannel@gmail.com, and you can pick whatever jersey you want on OK Jersey. Shout out to the sponsors of the video. So, well done, Callum. Well done, buddy. Okay, good half from Leeds. What's going to happen in this second half? We'll have to wait and see, everybody. Well done, Carl. I've got the Lucky Leeds trackies on. Bassey being pressed by Brendan Aronson. Plays the ball out. Aronson wins it. Play it. No, hasn't played it. Has then lost it and gone down. Somehow, Brendan Aronson, I think, has he won that foul? Flipping heck, Brendan. Get that off the screen. Right, it's teaming it down. Teaming it down at the Cottage in London. Look at that. Oh, they're having to put the clappers over the head. That's a shame. Stack on the ball. Stack on the set piece. Can Leeds do something here? Ball about to be whipped in. 0-0. Ball in. Stack doesn't even beat the fucking man in the wall. That is quite incredible. Quite incredible. And this is the man who we've got on set pieces. The man who we've got on set pieces. My God. Can we just do something different in training? An absolutely abhorrently bad free kick in a great position from Anton Stack, which hits the first man. The first man in a one-man wall. Bogle puts it in. Okafor gets it on the other side. Two-man. Crosses it. Doesn't get it anywhere near the box. Goodmanson. Leeds are so shit going forward. It's quite staggering. It is quite staggering how bad we are going forward. Somehow we're right back at the halfway line. I think have we got a free kick? No, we haven't. No, we've got a throw in. It's quite unbelievable how we've not managed to get that ball in the box, but it is what it is. Leeds throw. Goodmanson, DCL. Well played, DCL. Okafor does well. Stack, where's the overlap? Stack, ball in. Aronson! Oh, save, burnt Leno. Oh, man, better connection on that, and he's got it. It's another good start, though, by Leeds. Leno saves. Fulham. Oh, what you doing? But then Aronson... Aronson goes for a flick on, and there's nobody there when there was just DCL in front of him. And then stupid foul by Bogle. Didn't need to happen, and now Harry Wilson's won a free kick. Ah, dear. Deary me. Another opportunity for Leeds, or a opportunity for Leeds at least. Oh, man. Ball in. Tete. Back post. Bogle gets it away. Aronson gets it away. Fulham have it. Bassey. Anderson. I'm just really worried about this sucker punch here after Leeds have been the better team. Oh, Okafor nearly gets in front of Lukic there. Calvin Bassey on the ball, past halfway. Iwobi. Leeds pressing well. Done well there on Iwobi. Wilson's gone for the return. Goodmanson misses it. Tete into the box. Strauch has to get it away. Does well. Out again by Goodmanson. Harry Wilson has it. Anderson. Wilson again. They're still a real threat on the counter, aren't they? Bassey. Sessegnon. Bassey again. Oh, I think we'll have to go for a refill. Have to say, everybody, if Callum LUFC doesn't pick up his prize, there's going to be a rollover in the next 2 minutes. There's going to be a rollover. Don't forget, we've got an announcement at full time as well. OK, jersey winner. But there's going to be a half-time rollover if Callum doesn't pick his prize. Iwobi, overlap, Sessegnon, ball in. Defended well by Leeds United. Stack gets rid. Defended, and it is a goal kick to Leeds United. Probably Fulham's best moment in the last however many minutes. In the second half, I'd say. Afternoon, Cole. We can indeed, mate. We can take these, 100%. But look at this opportunity for Leeds. Ball played in. Anton Stack again. It's a pretty easy it's a pretty easy save at the end of the day, isn't it? It's a pretty easy save at the end of the day. It's a standard save, but from Aronson. Tete. Wilson. Lukic. Bassey. Iwobi. Well done. Brilliant from Bogle. Brilliant. Bogle has it. Oh, it's excellent, that from Sander Berger. That is some... Don't give away a foul. He doesn't. Bogle wins it, and Bogle wins a foul. Excellent. Excellent from Jayden Bogle. All ends up. And this is the thing. I always think this with footballers. Like, if a player is just going to cut inside every single time, that like Iwobi's doing, can we not read it? Why are we not reading it? Bogle's just been, again, excellent. What a signing. Regardless of what happens with Leeds United, Jayden Bogle is not going to be going back down to the Championship. Goodmanson. Okafor's got to do better. Has got to do better. Leeds win it back. He's got to hold on to the ball there, Okafor. Just tried to dribble it in a pocket and he's lost it. I think you've got to get an onto one. If I'm honest with you, you've got to get an onto one if you want to win the game. It's a poor ball again. It's a shit ball from Joe Rodon with a crap ball out, and Bogle's got a lot to do there. Bogle's ran it out of play because he's had to stretch for the ball that Rodon's played to him. It's poor from Joe. It's a 5-yard pass from Joe Rodon. It's got to be better. Leeds still in the game, 52 minutes. Drawing on together. Anderson. Ball forward. Good defending again from Leeds. Ampadu. Strauch. Rodon. Leeds got to be careful in these moments. Well done, Ampadu. Just brilliant from Ethan Ampadu. I'm so happy with Ethan at Premier League level. Okafor, keep it. Come on. Okafor. Okafor. Good ball. I don't mind that. Needs some help here. Aronson. Help Bogle. Bogle on the right by himself. Aronson just dithering in the middle. Bogle goes inside. Longstaff. Oh, Okafor. Handball! 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 Handball, you shithouse. Is it a penalty? No? Handball. Leeds work it into the middle. Longstaff. Brilliant from DCL. It's handball. Surely. Calvin Bassey. It's handball. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. What's going on? Is there an offside before that or something? Tell me they're not offside again. Are they offside again? Fuck me. How are they offside again? Or is there a free kick? Chat, let us know what was happening. Cal, send me an email, mate. oneleadsfanchannel@gmail.com. Tell me which shirt you want, buddy. Why is that not a penalty? Does anybody know? Doesn't even bother to review. How's that? I don't understand. I thought it was offside. Is it not even offside? Offside again. Fuck me. Swear to God, they're just, I don't know. I mean, I can't hear it, guys, some copyright. So presumably what you guys are saying is it's offside. It's quite incredible how much Leeds United are offside. It's quite staggering. No, Callum, email me, mate. Okafor. Started coming into it a bit more now. DCL. I mean, Okafor's giving him absolutely no chance there with that ball. Go on, Jaden. Jaden on the assault. Jaden Bogle, 4 Leeds players up, 4 on 6. Aronson kind of gets in his way. Oh, no, wrong decision. Wrong decision. Goes for goal for about 30, 35 yards. It's never going to work, but I don't think he had much there. Anyway, the transitions are in full effect right now. It feels like it's become a little bit more of a football game. Harry Wilson blocked off by Goodmanson, forced inside. Iwobi. Ball in. Oh, headed out. Joe Rodon, good defending Leeds. Calvin Bassey. Oh, it's here for us, fellas. It is here for us, this game. This game is here for us. Josh King. Presumably they're going to shove like Chuck Weze on and Kevin at some point. I think that should be an opportunity for Leeds if he's fit enough. I mean, Tanaka's on the bench, so he should be fit enough to shove Tanaka and Nonto on. No way. Don't give that as an handball, you shithouse. Ampadu. Brilliant again, Ethan Ampadu. Fantastic play on. Goodmanson had the opportunity to go forward. He's kind of done it. Okay, Leeds have done okay. Goodmanson found that pocket to go forward. There was an avenue for him to go forward and he checked back. Did the old Gruev. Rodon. Brilliant. Stacking a bit of space. He's gone offside again, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Would you fucking stay on side? Would you stay on side, mate? Is he off again? Stay on side. Read the play. He just goes before the play's even made. Make the run. I get being on the last line of the defender, but the guy is offside all the time. Stack had to hold his ball distribution there because Dominic Calvert-Lewin just ran offside. We're getting into these areas and you're getting bozo moments up top. You're getting absolute stupid moments up top. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is offside too many times. He's got to delay his run. Stack is just at a point there where he's going to lose the ball in that cam roll because he can clearly see Dominic Calvert-Lewin's offside. Hold your run. Stop being so excitable. Never a foul. You shithouse ref. You absolute shithouse. Rodrigo Muniz has held onto the ball there. Strout can't do anything and Pawson cannot wait to give it. He's backing into him. Pascal can't do fucking anything with it. And now he's giving Harry Wilson effectively a penalty. It's a free kick, but how is this a foul? It's never a foul. There's no way that is a foul. Strout's holding on to him. It's strength. Longstaff comes in to try get it. Oh, give over. No way is that a foul. Fuck off. And you're giving this scouse git time to just put this in the top corner now. I can't. Harry Wilson on free kicks. The narrative is here, isn't it? It's a perfect distance for him as well. Here we go. We know what's going on here, don't we? It's just perfectly written. Oh, I can almost guarantee this is going in. I guarantee this is going in somehow. Harry Wilson over it. Here we go. The ref gives him a free kick, which is never a free kick. Not in a month of Sundays. Leeds have been the better team. You just... Here we go. Wilson over it. 20 yards out. Nearly 60 on the clock. Harry Wilson or Lukic. Take your pick. Wilson. Oh, that's a brilliant save. It's a brilliant save by Darlow. It was going in. Well done, Carl. Against his international teammate. It left his foot and I thought it was going in. Literally. Assisted by the referee. It's a great effort, innit? It's a great effort by Wilson. Hits it perfectly. It was on Darlow's side. It's a good save. Came at him quickly. Danger not over. Fulham corner. This is all because of that shithouse ref, which that was not a free kick. Lukic. Leeds have to defend. Ball in, headed out. Well done. Unbelievable. Never a foul. Never a foul. Ball in. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The ball just flashed across goal. Anyone at the back post, it's 1-0 Fulham. Aronson, play it inside. Play it inside. Ampadu. Where is Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Give him an option. Just stood there. Joe Rodon plays a good ball. Anyone can win this. This is anyone's game. No. It's just... Sometimes you just want to shake him and think, what are you playing at? Goodmanson plays a ball and he's never going to get it in a month of Sundays. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Here we go. Proactive substitutions. Oh, and it's not Leeds. There's a shock. Josh King comes off and Harry Wilson comes off and Adama. This is what I'm talking about, everybody. This is the Premier League. Emile Smith-Rowe comes on and Adama Traore comes on. This is the Premier League, and they've got Chukwueze there. They've got Traore there. They've got Kevin there. You know, they've just got Callum, Harrison Reed. They've got player after player after player on the bench who can do different things. And that's the Premier League. It's just a nightmare, this, isn't it? Emile Smith-Rowe, Bassey, Muniz, Bassey. Leeds gonna have to dig in now. I think we need subs now. I think we need subs. I think the lads look tired. I think he should be making subs right now. Easy to say. It's not been reactive. Ball played over the top. Darlow does well. Darlow's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Carl Darlow. He has been excellent. So happy with him today. Everything he's got spot on, Carl. Longstaff. Big 30 minutes for Leeds. Big 30 minutes. I'd take a point. Of course I'd take a point. I mean, look at what they've just brought off the bench. I'd take Okafor off as well. I think Okafor's struggling now. Aronson would be off as well for me because he can't hold on to the ball. Leeds need possessions to see this out. We need possessions to see this out, and Aronson can't hold on to the ball. Iwobi goes out to the left. For this now, I'd actually bring James on. Here comes Traore. Brilliant. Well done, Goodmanson. Well done. Longstaff wins a foul. I'd bring on James. I'd bring on Nonto and Tanaka. Tanaka to just control the game. James, I think, is slightly better on the ball than Aronson, and he gives you that threat as well in behind. I think Leeds look tired. This is where the Premier League is so good. Teams are in it for 60 minutes, 60, 70 minutes, but because it's a 5-sub rule now, it's so difficult to stay in the game. Burge, Sanderberger. Got to think right now as well, Fulham are in 18th place. You know, it's Iwobi. Well done, Brendan. Oh, fucking Brendan had it and then he's lost it. Shock. Bogle. Well done, Jaden. Brilliant from Jaden Bogle. Clips it down the line. Longstaff shagged. He's absolutely shagged. Excuse my French. We will be back with the instant match reaction as well afterwards, guys. Sanderberg. Daniel says this is a 1-0 away win. Hopefully you're right, mate. Hopefully you're right. Anderson. Tete, it feels like they're building a bit here. They're getting a bit of momentum. Leeds are struggling at the minute to get out the half. It's going to be a pain. Leeds are going to have to suffer here for a bit, I think. Iwobi. Oh. Darlow picks it. I think he's looking for a point here, Farke. And, you know, you might think that's great, you know, and it could be. But I think Farke's happy with the point here. I think we all are, to be fair. But I think it's because we know it's been there for us to nab throughout this game. Longstaff, Aronson, please don't fucking lose it. Bogle, brilliant from Bogle. Great change of direction and then Longstaff has just fucking passed the ball out of nowhere back to Fulham. And he gets it back. Brilliant from Strout to get it. Can we do them on the transition here? Brendan Aronson, pick the right pass. Pick the right pass. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass the ball. You honestly, he has 4 options. If I'm doing that Sunday League tomorrow, I'm getting dragged off. I'm getting dragged off and deservedly so. We're on a transition. He's got 4 passes he can make. He clings onto the ball like he normally does for an extra 2 or 3 seconds, plays a shite ball out wide. Kenny Tete intercepts it. Okafor has to get a booking, or they're on a transition. It's 4-on-3. It's fucking brain dead. Brain dead having that boy on the pitch. It is all off the ball work. What an opportunity to hit them on transition there was there. Fucking hell, man. Iwobi. Cleared out by Rodon. It's just, you know, it's the understanding that possession and transition is so important, and giving Premier League teams the ball back so lacklusterly, like that boy does, is not good enough. It's not good enough. I don't give a crap if he works hard. That is the bare minimum. Brilliant from Gabby Goodmanson. That should be Traore in the book. Get him in the book. Just opportunities for Leeds United to really hurt them, and he cannot pass the ball within 2 touches. He can't do it, because I've always said with Brendan Aronson, technically he's nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near it. What an opportunity for Leeds to break away. He picks 4 frigging passes to pick. He picks the wrong one and gives it straight to Kenny Tete on a transition. Okafor has to pick up a card. Fuck me. I'm not being negative either, guys. There's an opportunity for us to do something there. Get Nonto on. A player who can defend as well. Stat. Smith Rowe. He shouldn't be still on the pitch. He should not still be on the pitch. Bogle's been brilliant today. Bogle has been so good today. He's been excellent. Do you know what Strauch has as well? And I'll say this on the 66th minute. There's not been that much of Rodrigo Muniz yet. You know? I think Strauch has been brilliant today, and Rodon. I think the whole back four's been excellent. Longstaff's been very good as well. Very good. Ampadu, very good to say it's his first time back. I actually think the weakest of the 3, as Brendan Aronson gives it away again, the weakest of the 3, bizarrely, has been Stack. Stack on the ball anyway. Gives it. Well done. Okafor has been out the game. 1-on-1 now. Take him. Take him. Take him on. Go on. No Okafor. Ball in. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Don't mind it, though. Oh, don't mind it, though, Noah. Goodmanson. Goodmanson again. Oh, go inside. Go inside. Oh, no, don't go back. Let's keep it going. Momentum. Ampadu. Oh, Ampadu. Brilliant from Ethan Ampadu. Goodmanson. Okafor. No, don't give a foul away. Bogle's got it. It spins out to this right-hand side. Bogle, I think the touch is too heavy. And he's just dragged it out. Yeah, it's just the quality in that. The fucking decision-making is just nowhere near good enough from this Leeds United side. Decision-making is just, in the final third, it's just difficult. Metcha, here we go. See you in a bit, chat. Largy Ramazani was forsaken for this. And Aronson's still on the pitch. Aronson's still on the pitch. So we're not creating anything now. No, we're not scoring now. So this is a point or nothing because he's brought DCL off and he's brought... Just go to a front two. Just try win the game. Try win it. Keeps Aronson on the pitch, brings fucking Harrison on the pitch. Stack does well. I mean, that's got to be a yellow card for Lukic. That's got to be a yellow card. You have to give him a yellow card for that. Give him a yellow card, Pawson, you bottle job. So you just, the thing is, like, and it, look, a point will be good, but I'm just like, can we not win the game? We're on top. Bogle tries to go forward, but there is just an absolute lamppost in front of him now. And now we're just going to defend, aren't we? Because we've got no quality up front now. And that's not a disparaging comment on Metcha. It's not. It's, I just don't know what goes on now. What do you do? I mean, Metcha's got no supply line, has it? It's just a press. It's just a press and defending now. That's all we can do. And here we go. Ball played over the top. Adama Traore up against Goodmanson. Traore's just bolstered him out the way. And he's caught up. Unbelievable pace by Adama Traore. Traore has sent Goodmanson. Here we go. Lee's defending it well. Still got it. Lukic puts the ball in for Muniz. Rises. And that's why you've got to keep hold of the ball. Muniz on goal. First real opportunity for Rodrigo, for the Brazilian, in the last 20 minutes. It was a good ball in from Lukic, and he positioned himself between Rodon and Bogle. I mean, if you're a Leeds player and you see Jack Harrison coming on and you still see Aronson remaining on the pitch, I mean, where is Nonto? Where's the ambition? Let's go win the game. And even Nonto gives you an opportunity to keep the ball in the offensive third anyway because he's so good on the ball in tight pockets, and you might win it. But now there is nothing. We've got no threat now, have we? If we're being realistic. Bogle does well again. You shithouse referee. You absolute scumbag referee. Oh my God, they've hit the post. How is that not a foul? How's it not a foul? What are you doing here? Emile Smith-Rowe was in. Bogle went down, and it's a foul. He's not given the foul. And I think, I can't see what's going on here. I don't know what's happened. Is he given a foul after the... So, ball was played up. It's a poor touch from Bogle, but he gets himself out with a foul. And then the ref carries on. Everyone's expecting it to stop. Emile Smith-Rowe hits the post, and then he stops play. I don't know what's happened there. So, Andy, does this mean, like, is it just about picking a point up away from home all the time? I want a point. I think a point would be amazing, but it's not just about that. It's about being able to be in tight pockets in the offensive third, having the ball in their half as well. Willie Nonto's a good tracker. Why can we not have Nonto on the pitch? Why can't we provide ourselves with a little bit of a threat? Do you know what I mean? A little bit of a threat so Fulham don't push up even more. Aronson wins it. Keep hold of it. Aronson, go on. Loses it. Andy, it's a game that we could win, mate. It's a game that we could win. We've been, I would say, probably the better team here, mate. We've probably been the better team here, and we're talking about just shutting up shop. Why don't you have a bit of ambition and try and go get 3 points? Adama Traore here on that right-hand side. Ball played in. Caldalo again. And it's I think Goodmanson's hurt here. Darlow's been the best player. I think Darlow or Bogle have been Leeds' best players. Hope he's all right there. Goodmanson looks like he's hurt his shoulder a bit. Come on, Gabby. We need you here, mate. Ball over the top and Traore. I've never seen anyone quite like him. Look at the pace on him. Gabby did well. He's had a good afternoon. They've all had a good afternoon. They've all had a good afternoon. I think even Brendan Aronson off the ball has been... On the ball, he's been tripe, but on the ball, he's been all right. Off the ball, he's been good. On the ball, he's not been good. And yet this rating system's got him at 7.2. Subjectivity, innit? But this is a data thing. But someone's at the top of it compiling the stuff. There's literally no point, is it? There's no point in us actually having there's no point in us actually having Metra on the pitch because we're just playing between the thirds. So the out ball, which Metra is, he's just, I mean, he won't get in the game, will he? There's no point. But I have to reiterate, I'd be happy with this. I'd be happy with the point, but we can win this. And sometimes I just get frustrated. It's a cautious approach when you can win it. You know, you can win this game if you really want to go for it. We've got to win one of them. We've got to win one of them out of this and, Fulham and Wolves. Got to win one of them. And it is that pressure, of course it is. Rodon. Gabby. Aronson. Goodmanson goes back round. I don't know what he's doing there. Harrison. Goodmanson. Longstaff. Come on. Ball forward. Metra. Oh, Metra, why I get what he's doing, but Metra tried to chest it off to Aronson. There's an opportunity there as well for us. Just these little half opportunities Leeds are getting. And by the way, guys, I would like nothing more than Harrison or Aronson to score here. Absolutely. You guys all know that with me. Might not agree with it, than been on the pitch, but if they score, my God. Ampadu launches it in. Stack, play it back out. No, play it back out wide. You've got a left footer there. Stack goes by himself. Leeds have it on this side now. Ball played in. Oh, it's a great ball in. Back post. Longstaff. Ball in. Oh, Stack. What's he giving now? Do we honestly? Anytime we have a strike on goal, he gives a foul away. He literally gives a foul anytime we have a strike on goal. Are we offside again? That is not a foul. It's not a foul. Literally, is not. Dan James is coming on. All right, Farke, I don't mind that. Oh God, Kevin's on. Just smash him. That's my tactics for this. Smash Kevin. Absolutely smash him. Put him into row Z. Guys, 1.3k of you in the building. Please like the video. Don't let Kevin do anything. Watch him come on and just be outrageous. Emil Smith-Rowe. Way! Leeds winning offside. Brilliant. The magic of the Premier League. Leeds winning offside. And Rodrigo Muniz kicks the ball away when they're playing a newly promoted side at home. Interesting. James coming on. Is it Brendan coming off, or will Brendan ever be off a football pitch for Daniel Farke? He is, thank God. As I say, all right off the ball, but yeah, I think Farke gave him a kiss there. Opportunity here for Leeds United. Massive opportunity. Bogle, Leeds win. That's our ball. That's our ball. And the Fulham player just carries on. That should have been a Leeds United ball. Ampadu, brilliant defensive work. Needs help. Dan James, first involvement. Bogle on the overlap. James ball in. It's not a good ball in, but it goes out to Stack. No, Stack. Use your fucking brain, Anton. Use your brain. Anton Stack goes for a shot at goal from 40 yards with opportunities there to play Leeds in. God's sake. Brain, Leeds. Brain, let's switch it on. An opportunity for Leeds United. Stack had the ball. He had overloads on that left-hand side. Just shoots. Brilliant from Rodon. Great winner. Headed back by Bassi. Stack away. Metcha beaten to it. Here we go, though. Leeds United, Joe Rodon marauding forward. James. Goes down, but yeah, loses it. Fulham throw. Yeah, Adam, I agree. It's just the final third, isn't it? It's that final third. It's never going to escape us, is it? It's never going to escape us, that final third. Craig Pawson has got a Fulham shirt on. It is embarrassing. It's a shite refereeing performance, this. A really poor refereeing performance. Everything is going Fulham's way. Everything. Goodmanson does well against Traore. 12 minutes left, plus added time. Actually, well done. Well done. Longstaff's been good today. Darlow's been brilliant. Metch's. Oh, James wins it. James, ref, we'll have that. Well done, Dan. Well done. Brilliant. And yeah, that looked like a tough one there. Sander Berger yeah, and he sees a yellow card at long last. It's good to see a Fulham player actually getting a yellow card. Craig Pawson rips that Fulham shirt off. It is a foul. It is a foul. He's just literally blocked him off. It's obstruction. It's 100% a yellow card. 100% a yellow card. Well done, Dan. Good first involvement. He's had a bright start so far. Ball played in, and then, he's had that. Are we shooting here? I mean, normally I wouldn't mind us having a shot from here, but get Harrison away from it. Get Harrison away from it. Don't let Harrison have it. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll put it in. So it's very, very straight. I'd like to see us just shift this ball out to the left, to be honest with you. Stack's going to go for it, isn't he? Stack's going to go for it. It's got to be 35, 40 yards out this. He loves a shot, doesn't he, Stack? Which I don't mind normally, but I'd like to see us actually do something here. I actually like Harrison to have it and just clip it over to our big man. Stack's going to go for it. No, he hasn't. Harrison ball in. Just a crap ball in. It's not good enough. Shockingly. I want to be proven wrong with these things, but that ball in is just shite from Jack Harrison. No quality. The funniest first appearance ever. Here comes, drum roll, Kevin. Emil Smith-Rowe. Kevin, here he goes. Does well. Good ball. Leeds win. Longstaff, well done, Sean. Well done, Sean. Wins a foul. He's had a really good game, Longstaff. Really good game. Really good 2 games. Really impressed by him. I keep saying this, we can nick this. I knew it would be a draw. I literally had it on. It's on my Super 6 as a 1-1. Well, not my Super 6. I don't think they're on the Super 6, but I had it as a 1-1 in our little betting group. Guys, we'll be announcing the winner of another OK jersey at full time. If you're watching the watch-alongs, you're always going to be here with the opportunity. I'm going to pick one of you at random to win a free jersey. So make sure you're always involved. Brilliant from Metcha, holds the ball up. Poor from Dan James, who can't get it back to him. Bassi away. Muniz does well. No, Paulson! It's not a foul! It is not a foul. He cannot wait to give it. Muniz hits the deck. It's a foul It's not a foul. Strout wins it. Strout does really well. He falls on the foul. Look at the state of Muniz. Get up, you tart. Never a foul in a month of Sundays, that. Ball into him again here. Strong. Holds him off. Traore. Ball in. Away. I mean, why doesn't Harrison go down there? It's a push on him from Tete. Harrison stays up and Fulham still have the ball. Ball in. Out again by Leeds United. We've got to start holding this ball up better going forward because it's just coming back. Craig Pawson, we're playing against 12 men. Leeds forced them all the way back. There's no way that's a foul. Kevin up against James. Don't like this. Ball in. Flicked on. Oh my God, they had to score. I cannot believe Lukic has missed that. And why do we sit this deep? Honestly, I don't understand it with teams like Leeds United. Why? Kevin's on the ball. We are sat with about 8 men behind the ball, 8, 9 men, and we still can't defend our box. That is, they should have won it in the end there. Lukic, spin and strike on goal. That should have been 1-0. And that's why you have to engage higher up the pitch. You know, you sit deep, sit deep, sit deep. It never works for Leeds United. We are so vulnerable when we sit deep. You've got to go and engage. Got to go and engage. Jimenez on now and Kearney. Burge gone off and Munier's gone off. There you go. I think Leeds had settled for a point now. Darlow. Goes long. Metcha. Beaten to it by Bassi. I swear to God, it's every fucking 50-50 they get. It's quite incredible, this. Every 50-50 Fulham get like a foul, a throw-in. Kevin again. Beats Bogle. Ball in. Traore over the bar. They're getting closer. Kevin looks good. He looks very good. Flying header over the bar. I'd take a point now, I think. I'd take a point now because they're growing into it. We had our opportunity, I think. I think we had an opportunity to really do some damage here. I'm stunned he hadn't brought on to him. I really am. But as soon as you saw Harrison come on, as soon as you saw, those changes, Metcha coming on for DCL, I thought, yeah, he's shutting up shop here. But there has got to be a point. There has got to be a point where, in the Premier League, games like this, Leeds try go and win. There has got to be points, and he's got to understand that they've been vulnerable today. They haven't been great. He's going to get another foul there, isn't he? He's going to get another... Yeah, there he goes. Good old Craigie. Good old Craigie. Gives him it in the... Oh, he loves a foul given to them, doesn't he, Craigie? Craigie Pawson. Well done, sir. Anytime a Fulham player goes down, he'll give it straight away. Basically, a lack of bravery when it comes to a referee. It's so easy to just think, I'll give a foul. It's easy. Home crowd. Kevin is just absolutely blitzed past Dan James. Ball in. Darlow does brilliantly. Great handling. He's a problem, and we don't seem to be doubling up on him. It just seems to be Kevin up against Dan James all the time. Where's Bogle in this conversation? So Emile Smith-Rowe is basically veering towards Bogle, which basically takes Bogle's attention away. Anderson goes long again. And now James has gone down. That's a previous injury, that. So James is in trouble here. Yeah, he's in trouble because that was the previous stint where Berger knocked him over. It's daft, innit? But you kind of look at like a Pai Zhao Bin at Leeds in a game like this. I think we'd have won it. Honestly, think we'd have won the game. I think we're so close to getting some real impactful players. Like, you know, we're so close to beating Newcastle. I know it sounds daft, but obviously we weren't. But if we just had that X Factor player up top, just a little bit more quality, we'd have won that game. This game, that is literally all we've needed. Just a better player up top who's a better decision maker, who can connect the dots. And Nonto now comes on in the 88th minute. I think he should have been an earlier addition. I really do. James goes off. That's definitely an injury as well. That is, to be fair to James, he's one player who doesn't go down easily. And that's Sander Berger. Nonso on at long last. Bassey. Anderson. Bassey. Lukic. Leeds are dropping deep again. We're very, very deep here. We're allowing Fulham to get the ball to the wingers. Way too deep. Well done, Goodmanson. Gets a flick out. But the Leeds have dropped into a really, really low block where basically Metcha is a defensive midfielder at the minute. Leeds need to press higher. We've got to press higher here. I don't understand why we're sitting back like this. Leeds are not good at doing this. And it allows Fulham... That's a free kick. Well done, Goodmanson. Well done. Got to start being a little bit... Look, I know there's going to be added time here, but can't be doing this in the Premier League in general. You've got to really step up a little bit, not just sit deep, you know? Kinks in this chain. Slap a like on the video, everybody. We are going to be announcing a winner at the end of the show. A winner at the end of the show of the OK jersey. Metcha. Brilliant win on. Oh, Nonto nearly got in there. Nonto nearly got in. Brilliant win by Metcha there, by the way. Kevin, great feet. Great feet. Yeah, Fulham have come out. He's class, by the way. He is absolutely class, that Kevin. He's got rapid feet. No foul. Yeah, I knew we'd give that away. Parsons not giving it. Oh, my God. Oh, and then he gives it. Oh, he's such a twat. He is such a twat. It is unbelievable. He just waits, doesn't he, and thinks, oh, the crowd's going to get on me. The crowd, I won't make an actual refereeing decision. Tete falls over. Leeds get the ball, progress with it. We literally get to the halfway line on a transition. And he thinks, actually, the crowd's getting at me. I don't know. Foul. They're so pathetic. They've got no backbone or spine in the Prem. They're all the same. Home crowds just get the advantage because they're not brave enough. They're not brave enough. You're at friggin' Craven Cottage and you've been influenced. You're either a shite referee or you've been influenced by the crowd, which is making you a shite referee anyway. Darlow comes out to collect, does well. And Leeds win a free kick. There's just nothing to this referee. Shocking decision. I don't care if it's the linesman. All part of the same team. I'm not bothered. He can overrule his linesman. If he's not blown up instantaneously, don't listen to your linesman. Carry on. You can overrule him. It's not a foul. You should be close enough to play. He's about 5 yards away from play there, Craig Pawson. I'm not asked if his linesman's doing that. He doesn't have to listen to him. He's 5 yards away from it. Tete clearly trips over himself, and then he listens to his linesman. I'm not bothered. Craig Pawson's closer to play than his linesman there. So, overrule him. Bogle. God, Metcha's slow there, isn't he? Yeah, Metcha's... All right, Metcha. Anderson's like light years quicker than him there. Oh... Pawson is a Sheffield United fan. There's a shock. Bassey. Right, 4 minutes to hold on. Nonso already defensively been able to do a decent job there. And have we won a free kick? Have we won a throw-in? We have. Nonso's first duel with Kevin, he's beaten him. Oh, and Leeds won the throw-in there. The ref, they gave us the throw-in, but then they've given it back to Fulham because Kevin looked confused. There you go, Kev. Have it back, fella. Have it back there, lad. Leeds win the throw-in, and then Kev goes, "No, what about that? No, Craigie." Don't know why he's saying Craigie. He's Brazilian, but still, you know, I can't speak Brazilian. Dausch, Craigie. I don't know what I'm talking. It's got to this point. I'm craving a 0-0. How boring is my existence? Kevin up against Nonto. Here we go. Kevin gets it back. Kevin, brilliant save. Brilliant save. Carl Darlow. Best save of the match. He is outrageous, this Kevin. Thank God he didn't start the game. Thank God he didn't start the game. 1-2, great touch off. It's basically, do you remember Manor Solomon for Fulham against Leeds? Do you remember that? When Solomon cut inside and he smacked it. And it's a brilliant save, Darlow. It's a top save. Yeah, quality save. Man of the match, Darlow, for me. Man of the match. What a top game he's had. Come on, Leeds. Don't not in the last two. Ball in. Well, everybody, it is going to be a long season. A long season. If you didn't know, the ball was floated in, and from a corner, and Goodmanson has headed it in his own net. He's headed it in his own net, and I am absolutely fucking gutted. I'm absolutely fucking gutted. And do you know what? It's just how brutal this division is. It's how brutal this division is. Why the fuck is Okafor smiling with Tete? What the fuck are you smiling for? Fuck's sake, I get he knows him. You've just lost in the last minute and he's going over to Kenny Tete and smiling and laughing with him. Fuck off. That is just absolute. I haven't felt like that in a long time. I haven't felt like that in a long time. I am absolutely gutted with that. You're in the game. The minimum you take really is a point in it. The minimum because of how in the game you are. The ball gets played in from a set piece and you fucking concede like that. You concede like that. He heads it into his own net in the 94th minute. All that work for nothing. And it is how brutal this division is. But I said in the game, you sit back, and you know it's gonna be your own worst. It's gonna be a downfall. It is gonna be a downfall. Sitting back. Leeds can't do that. Leeds cannot do that. We're not good enough to just sit back. You've got to press. You've got to engage further up the pitch. And it's just that is absolutely gutting. That is gutting. Oh man. I'm on the floor after that. I'm actually on the floor after that. I can't remember feeling that bad without, you know, I just didn't expect that from like the playoff final against Southampton. I'm not even kidding. It's that bad. Fucking hell, man. You cannot believe it. I'm trying to pick myself up for the instant match reaction. Chris Allen, you won the OK jersey, mate. So you won the OK jersey. So well done to you, Chris. Callum LAFC, Chris Allen have won the OK jerseys. Shout out to both of you for winning it, lads. And yeah. Right, guys. Do us a favour, slap a like on the video, and we will see you. Just stay on here, and we'll see you on the instant match reaction. I'm absolutely on the floor. I'll see you in a sec.